level, I'm gon' flex. Through the mud, cross the rain, I had to wage in every weather.
Hey, I see you, Florida boy. Sister Zoc, I see you in the comment section.
Wicked wrong, I ain't fumble nothing. Crown inside my wrist. Step inside the ring, it's a sweet. It ain't sweet at all. It ain't hard to see. I ain't speak, cause I ain't sleep at all. This ain't for the weak, this for we. Who gon' beat them?
What's going on? Let me know where you from in the comment section.
I ain't weak at all.
Stand up in they chest like I'm the best and try to beat them all. Righteous competition, how I'm rocking, I concede it all. I'm not ducking smoke, I'm with the ghost, so I'ma see them all. Not keeping people around me who don't want, so I will leave them all. Blood, sweat, and tears, I've been all ears. This
Vegas in the house.
Ain't been all cheers.
Chicago in the house. Baltimore.
Lessons, they done turned into some blessings, but they have me stressing. In another world, this one of them times I would've did some stepping.
And I have warned you.
Come on.
And I have nothing more to say. You got something to do. Get up off your ass and get it done.
It's a blood, sweat, and tears. At this level, I'm gon' flex. Through the mud, cross the rain, I had to wage in every weather. Rebel boy, come up out that jump, made them all believe. Wicked wrong.
What's going on, family? Welcome to the Brother Ben X podcast. Somebody said, why does it look so different? Why does what look so different? When you say, why does it look so different? Why does what look so different? I want to talk about a few things as y'all can see in my topic. I mean, not my topic, but as y'all can see in my title, we got Ye. We're going to talk about a little marketing, and then we're going to talk about some solutions. I talked about these the other day, but I want to come and speak about it again. It look 4K. How the camera looking? Camera looking good? Let me see if the camera looking good. Ooh, that camera looking good. Say, boy, you got a haircut too? Yeah, I heard, boy. Hey, camera looking good. No, but so the Ye situation, as we continue to talk about it, for those who want to get a deeper understanding, as I have said, you can go to www.thesecretrelationship.com to get a comprehensive knowledge about what's going on and what's been going on with the Jewish media. When it comes to Ye, as I've said before, I can't believe he really said that in front of everybody. This is my first time on this page. I said what? The camera looking good? Hey, man, that camera is looking good, man. I got that new software. Yeah, I got that new software. The new software is in here now. No, but, man, this is my thing, man. Ye, honestly, is an avatar. To me. He's an avatar, whether this was Ye, whether if it was someone else in the community. Kyrie Irving. We're gonna touch on Kyrie Irving as well. They starting to come out to him. You know what I mean? So this is what we're gonna deal with. Yes, there's some things you may disagree with that he has said. But I personally believe, it's just me. I personally believe, man, his intentions, I don't think is to be against us. I think he say some things maybe that, you know, over time, and he's apologized for several things he said in the past and the way that he said it. You know what I mean? But I ain't necessarily heard him. I mean, he always apologizes for the way that it affects people because his intentions, I believe he still has the right intentions maybe, but the way that he says sometimes, man, it can ruffle some feathers. But my situation and my stance with this Ye thing, man, this is a time for us to look at Jewish power, the control. You see, what's the sister name? Lauryn Hill. She made some posts about it. This is a time for us to discuss those things and the difference between how we move and they move. The Honorable Muhammad said in Message to the Black Man, observe the operations of the white man because he makes no excuses for his failures and he works together in a collective manner. He works together in the collective manner and makes no excuses for his failures. Now, in this lecture, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the one that I just streamed, Who Are the Real Children of Israel, part 2, the minister says that we are to study this. See? We are to study this. See? And when we study this and see what they did to get control in maybe not so righteous way, we take the principles of it and do it in the righteous way. So he said, when we study this and we see how we got behind, when we study this and we see how we got left out, then maybe we can have a comprehensive knowledge, increasing understanding of how we got here and what we can do to move differently by studying the principles of what they did, but just do it in a righteous way. So here's why I believe this is the perfect time for us to discuss these things. And it's going to go into marketing too. I'm going to go into marketing for y'all who are business owners. We're going to talk about a little entrepreneurship. Must get part 2. If you want to get part 2, if you want to get this version, go to www.thesecretrelationship.com. We're going to also throw in How White Folks Got So Rich book in here, and also the final call. Now, here's my thing. A lot of people have been saying, man, y'all still talking about Ye? Y'all still talking about this? Dang, y'all ain't got nothing else to talk about. Here's the thing. Here's my thing. Y'all don't comment on everything else. See, when somebody just speaking positive, you don't give that the same attention that you do with Ye right now. See, Ye, he got a look, it's a look controversial. It's emotional. He done said something that you agree, so he done drew your emotions in. That's what makes you comment. But there are several people actively having meetings about spirituality, about self-improvement, about coming together. There are several people right now doing podcasts that ain't got nothing to do with Ye, talking about relationships, getting things together, getting their mindset together. And we don't show that the same attention. We don't get at the same energy. We don't get them the same comments. We don't get them the same shares. But then we'll come over to something that we don't like and keep saying, well, we keep talking about this. We need to stop talking about this. So this is a teaching moment. Ye is only a teaching moment. Ye is going to eventually, like us all, die and leave. Like all of us. Our physical, this is a finite body that we have. It's going to eventually go. So this is just a situation that I think Allah has an active and a permissive will. Okay? He has an active and a permissive will. If you believe in God, if you don't, ignore what I'm talking about. So why did Allah allow this to happen? For what reason? We are supposed to be thinking about this and having this conversation. For what reason? So you can dislike him all you want to. I'm not, and for all y'all in the comment section and y'all be tagging me talking about what you gonna say now. I'm not here to defend every damn thing he do. If y'all notice, I didn't even give my perspective for several days. I just kept presenting y'all that a lot of y'all are making points and you didn't read what the brother said or hear what he said. All I was just doing is presenting both sides of the thing. Hey, man, I hear y'all saying this, but hey, what about that? But this conversation, whether you like him or not, has brought us to think and talk about an important issue. Our lack of power. Their control over black voices. Now you see you seen Charlemagne the God came out about him, said certain things to the Drink Champs about him. But go look at that video that people been playing of Charlemagne. When Charlemagne was on Vlad TV, and Charlemagne didn't even want to speak out about him. He kept speaking. I got a lot of Jewish friends. I got Jewish this. You know, I can't say nothing because of their power. He know. He said it on Vlad TV. He was a little shooken up to speak. He was careful with his language back then. So that whole industry, they know what's going on with the power. So if you see how they tiptoe in interviews, saying Jewish this, they always got to make sure everybody know I got Jewish friends. And this man, Although he said some stuff you may disagree with, he flat out coming out saying, yeah, and this what it is, and they got the power, and it shouldn't be this way, and da-da-da. Man, hey, this is causing us to think and say, damn, he may be right about that part, though. So even if he says some things that got you up, damn, man, he sure pissing me off. It makes you look, boom, okay, but that part right there is the truth. We need to look into that. How we gonna deal with that? I think he made a beautiful point. When he said, if JP Morgan is looking at me like this and would treat me like this as a billionaire at the time, how do they look at you? I think that's a good point. How do they look at us? How do they look at the average black man if we ain't even got $1,000 in the bank account? We ain't even got $5,000 in the bank account. How do they look at us? So this has caused many people to have conversations that wasn't had before he did that interview. That's what I'm looking at. That's why I'm like, okay, let's keep pressing on it. Because our people, you know how many people don't know about this book right here? I don't care how many people in the comment section say, oh, that book is old. Oh, I heard about that book. So what? How many millions of people that are our people haven't seen the book, haven't heard of the book? Kanye ain't saying nothing new. Guess what? Ain't nothing new under the sun, man. We just saying the same thing and doing the same things in new ways. But guess what? There's new people under the sun. There's new teenagers that never heard about what Ye is talking about. There's new teenagers that never heard what the minister said 10 years ago. So now they hearing it from Kanye. They hearing it from Ye. And if you really got a problem with him, then help him out. If you really have a problem, help him relay what he's attempting to say then. Because at the end of the day, it ain't all false now. It ain't all BS. It ain't all he's saying something wrong. A lot of it is true, and we know it. So if you really conscious and woke and so elevated, and your vibrations is so high, and we just so much smarter than him, and we would say it's so much better than him, then do it. Help the brother out. Hey, brother, man, listen, young brother, this is what he was trying to say. Because everything he said wasn't wrong. Because see, here's the problem that we really have. The problem we have sometimes, I believe, we have a problem that people will listen to him or listen to other people and not listen to us. Why, Brother Ben, why you defending and saying these things about Ye? For those who want to know. Because I know their ultimate aim is to come after the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. You can take that or leave it alone. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. That's their ultimate aim, is to go get him. He's the number one on the list that they want to get. So I'm thinking deeper. I'm thinking if they can make Ye look crazy, make him look like everything he's saying is wrong. He's saying a lot of stuff that the minister done said. So if they can make everybody think that everything he's saying is off, then when they hear it from the minister, they're going to say that's off too. So I'm coming out saying, no, TMZ, that's false. That brother didn't say that. DEFCON, no, he didn't attack them. That ain't what he was saying. No, you wrong. Because ultimately, I'm a defender of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And he's been fighting this fight for decades. And I'm not one of the ones who going to be like, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan been saying that for decades. I've said it, but not in a way to get y'all to stop listening to him. I'm thanking him. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for speaking on this. Thank you for having the nuts to speak about this. Because you know how many don't? It's gangsters. So-called street gangsters and rappers that won't say what Ye saying, but they'll talk about I'll rob a nigga in a minute, I'll kill a nigga in a minute. Y'all know this the truth. They'll talk about get back and wipe a nigga nose in a minute, but they won't speak on what he's saying in them interviews. And you know that's the truth. So that's the part where I'm saying, damn, yeah, over here, but man, that brother got heart to at least say this here. It's people that ain't got $10,000 won't say what he's saying. And I know it ain't new, but it's new to millions of people, y'all. That's all I'm saying. I know it ain't new to you. I know you woke. I know you conscious. I know you came out the womb saying peace, brother. I know you came out your mother's womb saying hotep, shalom, peace and blessings. But everybody didn't. It's somebody in the hood that been following Ye because they seen his Netflix documentary and they fell in love with him. It's somebody in Chicago that just look up to Ye. They're a fan of him. And they been following him. They ain't following you. They ain't been watching Sadnetta. They ain't been watching NOI. They ain't been watching the Hebrew. They've been looking at Kanye. And they hearing something from him saying, what is he talking about? So let's help him get understanding. What he talking about? That's all. And if y'all don't like me because of that, listen, so be it. All praise is due to Allah. All praise is due to Allah. But my thing be this though. I done had people tag me. I done had people DM about me. I done had people share stuff about, when it come to the Ye situation. But then I say, whoa, hold on, man. Before we even got on this Ye situation, we was talking about this, that. We was posting this. We was posting that. Results here. Solution here. Organizing here. Damn. Where was you at in them comments? Yeah. What was the free promotion and the free share on them posts? Where was the engagement and posting on multiple posts on them posts? So it's easy to say, oh, brother, you need to. Well, guess what? When you comment, that increases the engagement. If you really don't want them talked about, if you didn't want them talked about and spread it, you wouldn't even comment, because when you comment, it increases the engagement, which makes it reach more people. But my question is, if he's so unimportant, what makes you comment on something you do like, but then the things we say we need in the community, when it's shared, you don't comment on it? You don't like it. You don't DM then. You don't try to call in. You don't try to set up nothing then. So miss me with all the fake outrage because the brother defending Ye. Tag who you want to tag. Miss me with you upset because a brother defending a brother that you disagree with because the media is literally lying on him. I come just to clarify and you upset? Damn, what? Where was all that energy on all the other posts? I got over 39,000 posts. Where was that energy on all the other posts? So, I just got to say it now. I don't bother nobody, but don't start, doing all that now. When you got all these other posts you can come contribute to. All these other things you can come contribute to. But we sticking on this here. We straining at a gnat, as the Quran may say. We straining at a gnat now. So I think this is good because it's making us have conversations. It's 147 people on this live. I guarantee you, if I close this live and I go back live and say 3 things to make your life better, I wouldn't have 80 people on the live. But you know why most of y'all here? And I know many people ain't going to admit it. Because Ye is in the comment section. Ye is in the title. Everybody ain't going to be honest and say, you know what, Brother Ben, I ain't going to lie. That's why I've been here the whole time. Usually, if I do a video and it's strictly positive stuff, testimonials, good news, I'm coming to teach, it'd be damn near 50 people on the live. So Ye is now, like I say, just an avatar to have conversations that need to be had. And I thank Allah for him, whether if he made some mistakes, misspoke or not, because what his boldness to say what he had to say has caused us now to think and have conversations that need to be had. See? Now, I want to go over to this here. To my entrepreneurs in the house. I hope it's some entrepreneurs in the house. Okay? Now this book here, I've been promoting this book for the past 2 days. If you get this book, www.thesecretrelationship.com. If you get this book right here, it's going to give you a deeper understanding of how Jews gain control over the black economy. Now, there's some people in the comment section say you just trying to profit off Ye. You trying to use his name to sell the books. You're an opportunist. Hold on now. Okay, we back. Guess what? Yeah, I'm using this situation to get you knowledge so that you can get understanding. Yes, absolutely. You're an opportunist. I don't know what the definition of opportunist is, but I do pray for opportunities. I don't pray to no mystery God to bring me money, bring me blessings. I pray for opportunity. And I want to talk to the entrepreneurs about marketing and utilizing current events. Here's what I want to share with you guys. I seen a brother today on Facebook. He made a post. And it was somebody crashing a car, right? It was somebody crashing a car and it went viral. Listen to me closely, y'all. This is for entrepreneurs. It went viral. When it went viral, or before it went viral, he said, oh, by the way, he put a link to his music. Y'all go support my song. Now watch this. I'm sure, because I've seen other people do it as well, it didn't get a lot of traction on his music. Because the car crashing somebody or a truck hitting somebody and his music has no correlation. Yes, his post may have a lot of views, but it's not going to reflect his music because that's not what they're here for. This right here goes right in line with what Ye is talking about. This right here go right in line with the backlash. This right here go right in line with what's been happening for the past couple of days. So that's why the book sales is doing good with this book. So if you're an entrepreneur, what I want you to do is I want you to think about what current event is happening that can be used to promote the service, because business ain't nothing but a service. Services ain't nothing but a product to fill a need. Don't use something that'll go viral and then your book, your bracelet, your shirt has nothing to do with the topic. You want to make sure they relate. Business is the activity of life. Somebody said you should give it away for free if you really want them to have it. Now, I don't know what America you live in. Donate to pay the bills, pay my bills for free. Then I'll ship it free. But you want me to pay money to package them. Put them in the package. You want me to spend my time putting them in the package. Print off your label. Putting your label on there. Putting it in the car. Start my car. Drive. Spend my gas. Stand in the post office line. Give them your book. Ship out all them books. Then drive back home. Some more gas. Do all that for free. This America. This America. This America. No. Ain't no wrong. You invest in a little to get knowledge from brothers and sisters who spent months, probably years of research to put it in here. You're going to get it handed to you and you don't want to invest in it? No, this ain't no video game. Well, I can put a cheat code in and get some stuff done. This is time. This is effort. Okay? So entrepreneurs out there, do not be shy to promote the solution during the time. Don't be shy to promote your business and your product during the time, if that's what the people need. Now I want to get to solutions now. Everybody, let me say this first of all. This is what we got to stop doing as black people, in my humble opinion. Every time something goes viral, we use that as a time to be divided. Let me explain. If someone gets killed, that's not the time for us to be divided. That's the time for us to come together. When we have injustice in the media and it goes viral, it's on CNN and everywhere, that's not the time for us to be divided. That's the time for us to come together. What you mean we divided? Let me show you. The activists who in the streets, they just got to talk about why y'all ain't in the streets like me. I literally, y'all, during the George Floyd, I seen people going live on camera condemning people who wasn't protesting with them. Yeah, I'm out here. Yeah, see, y'all niggas online. Yeah, I'm out here for real, for real. No, just there. Yeah, I'm out here. Bro, just do your thing. You ain't got to use this as your time to talk about what somebody else ain't doing. Every time something go viral, we find a way to divide each other. Where the Christians at? See, this is what I'm talking about. The pastors don't never. Why you didn't say this last week? Why do you wait till a tragedy happened to talk about somebody? Why do we wait till a tragedy happened to go against somebody? This is the time for us to unite with those who like-minded. Forget the ones who ain't doing it. Why you spending your energy on those who ain't doing it? Focus on all the thousands of people who with you. We always use viral moments to be divided. That's our time to come together. That's our time to come together. Oh man, this person here don't acknowledge this. And damn, focus on the ones who is acknowledging it. I had to tell myself, man, I had to remind myself. You worried about the people who don't invite you to the events. You worried about the people who don't want to collaborate, don't respond. Damn, Brother Ben, you got 100 people that's with you, though. You got 100 people that rock with you. You got 100 people that really support you, that appreciate you. Make sure you put some energy right there. Make sure you put some energy right there too now, boy. So no, man, we got to stop using these as times to, now we got a debate. Now we want to go head to head. No, this ain't the time to go head to head. This is the time to say, hey, let's get some understanding. Let's come together. Let's bring your solution with my solution, your way with my way. And let's see if we can see, maybe we got two different perspectives, but hey, maybe we can push this thing forward. So this ain't the time to go after groups. I just always see this, man. Every time when something happens, we want to go after the church. Want to go after this, go after this. Man, where was you? Did you help them? Hold on one second. Come on now, sit. Don't unplug it now. Hold on. Not bad. Yeah, this ain't the time to go at each other. Let's come together. And here's the last thing, the solution. What's the solution? We always say, man, what's the solution? The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan gave the solution, one of the solutions, in 2015. Do anybody remember? Do anybody remember? Do anybody remember? So how many of y'all went to 10, 10, 15 or watched 10, 10, 15 Justice or Else with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan? Just press the number 1 if you did. Press the number 1 if you did. Because we keep asking for new solutions to the same problems. Same things keep happening. We die, somebody died 10 years ago. I know you may not like the way I'm saying it, but that's just a reality. We killed each other. Guess what? One of us killed each other 10 years ago. Ain't no different solution. Same solution. We just got to apply it. That's why I get tired of hearing people say, we need another Million Man March. Why? For what? Damn, did we execute on what we said we was going to do in 1995? I ain't even talking about we can skip past 2015. Let's go look at the pledge of 1995. But we keep, what the minister gonna say? We want to keep saying the same thing year after year after year. Man, y'all, if y'all don't like the nation, listen, all y'all who don't want to fall in the ranks, all y'all who don't want to listen to his guidance, well, I ain't religious. Listen, Marcus Garvey, Dr. Claude Anderson, man, damn, Prophet Noble Joe Ali, somebody, we got too many people that got books out, DVDs out, teaching out. The solutions is out there, man. It's about executing on them. So I'm tired of hearing people say, what's the solution, like we ain't got one. We got plenty of solutions from people who religious, people who non-religious, people who RGB, people who Pan-African. We got so many solutions out here, man. We got the internet, YouTube, podcasts, interviews. We can hear Malcolm X lecture if you rocking with him. You can hear Marcus Garvey speaking if you rocking with him. You can hear the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's lectures on YouTube if you rocking with him. We living in a time where we ain't got to drive all the way to Philadelphia to hear one of our powerful leaders speak. You can put it up on the audio book. And listen, man, I know I'm young, so I ain't talking as if I'm the expert. I'm just giving y'all my perspective as a brother in his 20s. I'm just telling y'all how I think. I don't have to keep hearing the same damn solution over and over again. I'm thinking, let me go pick up a book and see what he already said 10 years ago. Let me go see if we apply what he said 5 years ago. We need new solution. The solution is what? Separation. What does that look like? Hey, get your own businesses, build your own schools, grow your own food, get you some land. Have we did that on a mass scale? If we haven't, it's the same solution from 10 years ago. That's just how I'm feeling. That's how I'm thinking. I may be wrong. Maybe we got to keep coming up with new solutions that we ain't applied yet. But in my mind, them old solutions still work. In my mind, the minister said in 2015, boycott, redistribute the pain. He didn't say we about to go kill somebody, justice, or we gonna kill somebody. That ain't what he said. He said, if we don't get justice, matter of fact, before that, he said, if we can't unite or get justice and live in peace, then we have to separate and do something for ourselves. That's what he said. What does separation look like? Have we did it collectively like we should? No. Same solution. So how many of us gonna boycott in a couple months? See, Black Friday coming up. Yeah, Black Friday coming up. Christmas coming up. Did we forget what the plan was from 2015? Let me see if I can pull it up for you. See if I can put it up for y'all. Because the minister done gave up. I'm tired of people acting like we ain't been educated, man. We got beautiful leaders and speakers, men and women, who have gave us beautiful solutions. And we steady act like we ain't got no solution. Let me go this. Let me put this on the screen right here. Look at this. Listen to this.
You deserve something better. And no matter what you do of good for yourself, you're involved in a corrupt and rotten system. So whatever you do, it's limited. And God don't want no limited good for us. He wants to open the door of heaven for all of us. Now, the last thing I want to say, this week coming up is Thanksgiving. Such a phony holiday. Ask the Indians, is it a nice holiday for them? The next day is Black Friday. I'd like to give us some marching orders. See, Martin Luther King, in his last speech in Memphis, April 3rd, the day before he was killed, listen to Dr. King's words. He said, we don't have to argue with anybody. We don't have to curse and go around acting bad with our words. We don't need any bricks and bottles. We don't need any Molotov cocktails. We just need to go around to these stores and to these massive industries in our country and say, quote, God sent us by here to say to you that you're not treating his people right. And we've come by here to ask you to make the first item on your agenda fair treatment where God's children are concerned. Now, if you're not prepared to do that, we have an agenda that we must follow. And our agenda calls for withdrawing economic support from you. Dr. King. Now, I hope you haven't gone shopping yet. Listen, this Christmas, let's make it a real mass for Christ. Listen to what I'm saying. Christ is not interested in you going in the store and making the already rich rich, putting yourself in debt for another year to give out gifts. Come on. Jesus didn't ask you to do that. When you go home, take your Bible, look at the 10th chapter of Jeremiah, and know that going out in the forest, cutting down a tree, bringing it home, decking it with silver and gold, that's what the heathens do. You don't need no Christmas tree in your house. That's pagan practice. Leave the tree. Oh, come on, Farrakhan. Leave the tree. Leave the lights. Because you in the end of the month, Santa ain't paying your electric bill. And I tell you what, leave the mythical Santa at the North Pole, or wherever the hell he is. You leave Santa. And don't you ever again spend money on your children and give the credit to a mythical Caucasian and make your children think that they got to continue to look to white people to get things that you give them with your hard sweat and blood. Now, I'd like to celebrate this Christmas with you. Now, we know that Jesus was not born on the 25th, but you got to come back and Brother Ishmael will teach you all about that. But here's what I want you and I to do. There's a 107th surah of the Quran. It's titled Al-Ma'un. Acts of kindness.
Acts of kindness. Acts of kindness. So listen, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan gave us a solution, man. Next, we got to pool our resources. He says economics No, he said, politics without economics is symbol without substance. So along with our cry, along with our want for justice, we got to have some economics as well. Somebody said, what if I don't believe in God? That's okay. Add a O to God. Do you believe in doing good? Because guess what? When you have knowledge of self, you understand that the knowledge of God is the knowledge of self. God just simply means force and power. We all just have to exercise the force and power from within ourselves. And when we submit to that self-accusing spirit, to that conscience, to that God that speaks to you from within, you will start to reflect God. The minister says the laws of God is written in our nature. Before there was a Bible and a Quran, by nature, we submit our will to do the will of God, the supreme being. Okay? So the solution one is, listen, man, boycott. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that long as he had the heart of the people, he'll never go to the bank and write a check that'll bounce, because the money was in the hearts of the people. Fish. The coin is in what? The fish's mouth. Let's get to fishing. When we focus on servicing and going after the hearts of our people, everything that we need is within them. Where does the bank get its money from? Now, we know the Federal Reserve print off bread every day. That's why the value of the dollar keep going down. It's fiat money. But at the same time, the banks is funded what? By the people. So the people in the community bring their money and keep their money in these banks. Well, if the people is what's keeping their money in the banks, all we got to do is skip past the bank and go directly to the people. We can do that today. We got social media. And we have new up-to-date ways to go directly to the consumer. There's people today, watch this. Everybody ain't got to get a loan from the bank. There's something called pre-orders. So you can have an idea, have a product that's on the way, and get the money from the customers before it even come out. That's called a pre-order. Then you use that pre-order bread to go get your supplies. So if I get a bunch of pre-orders, now I'm going to use that pre-order money to go order my merchandise. So we ain't got to necessarily depend on the bank 100% all the time if we got the people. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So listen, family, go support this book to get an understanding of what's going on, the secret relationship between blacks and Jews. Go to www.thesecretrelationship.com. www.thesecretrelationship.com. Man, I thank you all for listening. I hope I said something during this live stream that gave you another perspective, a deeper perspective. I hope I shared something through this live stream that made you think and, made your life 1 ounce better. And if I did, man, all praise is due to Allah. I'm going to end out with my song right here called The Truth Is. And if y'all want to support my music, go to www.brotherbenxmusic.com. www.brotherbenxmusic.com.
And every one of you that are in organizations, you experience this. And how you handle it. See, it's not the person that's biting you, it's how you handle the teeth of the biter. It's how you handle the teeth of the biter.
The truth is faking unity a no-no. Bun gotta be legit, not just a group photo. That's why I'm in a two-door coupe, forget a photo. That's why I'm in a two-door coupe, forget a photo. The truth is things changed when the money came, so it ends with all blame. This a funny game. This here really got me going insane. Keep trying over and over, dead end. Here we go again. Becoming numb like it's Novocaine. I'm preaching but see it drowning. Boy, this hip must be that Noah pain. My coach say you see no pain, no gain. The truth hurt, don't be naive over the green, boy, this a dirty game. I think about it and get mad again. Flying and taking trips, black faces, see him laugh again. I'm only true trafficking. Boots on and they strap, time to put us on the map again.
If you can take it, it's start polishing you. Because in this world, you can't get to the goal until you get past the envy and the jealousy and the evil of your own people. And if you succumb to that,
come on, minister, teach us.
your own people will break you down. And when you break down, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told me, he said, when you break down under the pressure, they'll say, I told you that nigga was.
Come on now, let's go.
Yeah, there's nothing that's really happening to you.
Come on.
It's really happening for you. It's purifying you. You could never be purified.
Come on, second verse.
As we go.
Let's go.
Fire. But ain't no losses, this a lesson learned. The mental stress that it costs you racking meals, this a blessing earned. Over money, let the blessing burn. Come back to God and submit, you legit see progressive turn. I gotta go make it too, don't know what the hell I'ma do. Gotta make the money do, say you believe, now make it true. If you believe, go get the green, rebuild the team and make it work. Get the paper, get it signed, and if they try, make it hurt. Come back to God, get a line, make it all clear. Thought it was gone, open my eyes, it was all here. Never left the ones I needed, they was all near. Back focus, mash gas, I mean all year.
I got something the same as him. Why you blessing him?
Come on, talk about that
See,
jealousy.
every time you think like that, you put a veil over your own gifts. Because envy will never allow your gift to manifest. See, that's why I started by saying, when I look at you, I'm looking at God. And when I see the greatness of God manifest in you, I can't be jealous of that, because that would say that I hate God for blessing you with the gift that you have. But all of us are gifted.
Come on.
We can't do this any individual. It's going to take a collective of us to do this work.
Praise be to Allah. So that song right there is called The Truth Is. You can look it up on my website, www.brotherbenxmusic.com. It's called The Truth Is. It is on Apple Music and stuff like that. So y'all can type it in on Spotify if y'all do that. But I would rather y'all support me on my website. But if y'all just want to do the streaming thing, that's cool too. Type in Brother Ben X or type in The Truth Is. That's the name of the song. And y'all can support me. Appreciate y'all finally for tapping in. Peace and assalamu alaikum.